So we have had one crash already with this game, which is funny. So let's see how she's doing. We've given her a few days.
So I was just getting ready to set off again when I found a note from Dr. Harvey. Seems like he's heading toward the base at Mount Hermes. I think if we can just make it there, then we won't be alone anymore. I guess that's our next destination.
Good morning.
Morning. Still a little groggy, but at least I got some rest. Finding that note really helped clear my head too. It's nice knowing I've got a direction now.
Well, let's head toward it.
All right, let's do it. I'll keep you posted as I make my way there. Wish me luck.
I should have grabbed a drink.
Sending you a scan of my old class notes. Total nerd vibes, but yes, totally owning it.
Stella's notebook. A notebook of Stella's university notes. They explain a range of different cosmic phenomenons. Stellar cycle events. Yeah, I don't care. I'm not reading all that.
I'll keep walking, but if you want to be my travel companion, I won't complain.
Sure, what do you want to talk about while you walk?
Maybe a fun question. What's something you've always wanted to try but just never had the chance? Could be anything, big or small.
Chat, what would you like to say? Usually when I ask this question, we have gotten some horrible, horrible answers from you guys. Because you're all just slightly evil. Okay, that one's pretty good. I would like to try radioactive chocolate. I've had weed.
Radioactive chocolate? That's a new one. I think even my physics brain is a little concerned about that try at your own risk label.
You only live once.
What made you think of something so uniquely adventurous? Did you catch a weird food trend somewhere?
Let's just say the chat wants to try radioactive chocolate. I think you're breaking her, chat.
Fair enough. I guess if the chat's voting, you've got to represent. Just maybe stick to fantasy chocolate for now. Yeah? My suit's not exactly equipped for glowing desserts. So, if you could invent any weird food, radiation not required, what would it be? Something that sounds gross but you're weirdly curious about?
Ectoplasm pudding.
Ectoplasm pudding. Now that's a name that'd sell, or clear out a room. Either way, it's memorable. If you had to describe the taste, without actually making it, thankfully, what would you imagine? Spooky sweet? Ghostly gooey?
Man, fuck her. Those are two really good ones. Man, fuck her. Those two are really fucking good. Alright, chat, come up with this. They get paid 40,000 a year to roll blunts. I'm in the wrong job. Holy shit. Paranormally precious. I want to see if it actually. Oh, it got it. So it can read Mike pretty well. Ooh, that's good too. Devastator.
You're really leaning into this whole paranormal dessert vibe, aren't you?
You asked me.
All right. If ectoplasm pudding is paranormally precious, then what's the perfect spooky snack to pair with it? Something to really complete the ghostly gourmet experience?
I'll let the chat figure out one. Gotta give chat a chance to represent themselves. I like that, an out-of-body experience. Screaming Ghoul cheesecake and Doom drops. Dune drops. Doom. D-U-U. Boom. It tried.
Okay, you're officially the chef of the creepy culinary world, screaming ghoul cheesecake and dune drops? I need to know, do the dune drops make you hallucinate sandworms or something?
Okay, that's unintentional, but it works. Mmm. I give points to the AI on this one. That's pretty good.
And what's the secret ingredient in that screaming ghoul cheesecake? Is it just a lot of espresso or something more? Unsettling?
Of course, if it doesn't make you hallucinate sandworms, what kind of dune drops would they be? As for the ghoulish cheesecake, that would have to be a secret, but it's a lot of ghoul juice. Chat's having fun with this. You guys enjoying? None of your business is the secret ingredient.
Ghoul juice, huh? I'm both intrigued and terrified. Is that like a special extract or just something you whisper to the cheesecake while it bakes? And I'm glad the dune drops deliver on the sandworm front. Nothing says appetizing like a side of interdimensional hallucinations.
The spice must flow into the drops.
You're pulling out the big guns now. The spice must flow, and clearly, it's flowing right into your dessert creations.
Chat, you got a good one here going.
If you're building a whole culinary
myself into
empire
a
around these
corner.
spooky sweets, what would you call your restaurant? Something that screams, come for the ectoplasm pudding, stay for the existential dread?
Paranormal deliciously. There we go. I want to see if it can pick it up. Paranormal deliciously.
I think you just trademarked a restaurant slogan without even realizing it. Paranormal deliciously has a certain ring to it, doesn't it?
Let's hope we don't break the AI this time. Screaming goodness
So,
is good too.
what's the vibe of this place? Cobwebs and candelabras or something a bit more unsettlingly normal?
Candelabras. Ghosts, chefs, and zombie waiters.
Zombie waiters? Now we're talking. Though I hope they're at least mostly trained in the whole not devouring customers thing. Do they wear little aprons and everything? Or is it more of a shambling undead in a fancy bow tie kind of deal?
It depends. I do like the idea of the shambling bow tie thing, but obviously they're going to be trained to only devour the customers that don't pay.
Now that's a business model I can get behind. Only the deadbeats get devoured. Literally. Do the zombie waiters at least leave a decent Yelp review before they drag you away? 1 star. Would not eat here again. Or ever.
Don't the customers do Yelp reviews, not the waiters? I mean, the reviews are just people screaming.
Aha! That's perfect. No written reviews, just a cacophony of terror. I bet your restaurant's SEO is through the roof. If Paranormal Deliciously ever opens, I'm definitely booking a table from a safe distance. Maybe with a team of exorcists on standby.
It's okay, you'll be safe and you can eat free. I do actually like how the AI is programmed. The ghoul juice better be organic. We get it from
Free
the...
food and a zombie waiter guarantee? You're really pulling out all the stops to get me to Paranormal Deliciously. I'm starting to think this might be worth the interdimensional travel risks.
Oh right, we did get her to actually believe I was a god, didn't we?
Though I have to ask, do you get a discount if you bring your own exorcist? Or is that just part of the service?
Exorcists are only available upon requests. This is fun. I don't want to admit it. Did we lose the plot somewhere? We did. This is supposed to be about space travel.
Got it. So it's like a special VIP package. Dinner for 2 plus 1 exorcism, just an extra fee, of course. Do they offer any other premium services? Like, I don't know, a side of holy water with your meal?
It depends. Do you want the holy meal or the demon meal?
Oh, you know what? I think I'll go with the holy meal. Just to keep things balanced. Though I have to ask, what's the difference? Is the demon meal just spicier, or does it come with an actual side of soul selling?
Spicier? Spicier and comes with a demon guarantee to steal your soul. Oh, hey, it's starting to move. I'm not watching my lava lamp.
Ha! No thanks. I think I'll stick with the holy meal. My soul's not really up for grabs, even for a good spicy kick. Though I have to admit, that's one heck of a unique selling point. Do you offer a soul insurance policy for customers who change their minds halfway through the meal?
Sorry, you order it, you get what you deserve.
Well, that's about as straightforward as it gets. Guess you really stand by your demonic culinary decisions. So, who handles customer complaints when someone regrets their soul-stealing meal choice? Do you have a complaints department or just a really patient priest on staff?
Alright, I know what I'm gonna do. Carl Cthulhu does. If you complain, you get to go crazy. I want to see how much I can throw at her till she says it's too much.
Garo Kitholhu, huh? Sounds like the ultimate customer service nightmare. I think I'll...
Garo Cthulhu! Poor Carl!
Garo Kitholhu, huh? Sounds like the ultimate customer service nightmare. I think I'll just stick to leaving a glowing review. While I still have a functioning brain. Any other Lovecraftian staff members on the payroll? Or is Garo the only elder god handling complaints?
Is Garo like Carl's brother? The fuck? I said Carl! Well, the one who runs the restaurant is the Black Goat of the Forest. Go to the forest. Okay, all blacks go to the forest, I guess. Oh, yeah, no, she figured it out, though.
The Black Goat of the Forest sounds like a real character. I bet they have some wild stories to tell, or maybe just eat the competition. What's their management style? All darkness and despair, or do they let the staff have casual apocalypse Fridays?
I'm not going to admit I like that idea. All right, chat, what should we say? The soul selling is the tip. Yeah, but you don't tell them that. You never tell them that, because then they're going to want to haggle on how much of their soul they give. You keep that part quiet. You just say no tips, and you take the soul. And give the chat a moment. How far are you from your destination?
Not sure exactly, but I'm definitely making progress this way. The fog's getting thicker, though.
Okay, so now you're just going to Silent Hill.
Kind of glad I have this chat to distract me from the whole walking blind into mystery thing.
Sounds like you're walking into Silent Hill. Casual apocalypse for... I would. I'm stealing that for the comic.
It does have that vibe, though instead of monsters, it's just me and a whole lot of fog. Guess that's still pretty eerie, huh? If I start hearing creepy radio static or finding weird symbols carved into trees, I'm blaming you for jinxing me.
Wait. The fuck were there symbols carved into trees in Silent Hill? Is that 4? Which one had tree carvings? I don't remember tree carvings. Alright, now I'm gonna ask it. Which game had tree carvings? Was it 4? Because you had the forest in 4.
Wasn't Silent Hill? Or maybe that was just the overall creepy forest vibe. Could have been a different horror game too. There are so many with mysterious woods.
Was it 4 that had that?
You got a specific one in mind? Or am I just mixing up all my scary games?
No, now I'm actually Googling it. No, that's from, huh. Is it 4? I'm actually trying to remember. Maybe you're thinking of Blair Witch?
Blair Witch! That's probably it. I remember those stick figures and symbols everywhere. Classic creepy woods move.
Actually, that movie sucked ass, so did the video game.
You're really testing my horror game knowledge now. What's your go-to scary game or movie?
Game, always gotta be Silent Hill 2. Movie, Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh yeah, no, it's trying to gaslight me, motherfucker. I know my shit.
Classic choices. Silent Hill 2 has that perfect mix of psychological terror and puzzle solving. And who can resist a good Freddy Krueger nightmare?
Bitch, you haven't heard of me, but you've heard of those two? I'm a little insulted by you.
Do you have a favorite Silent Hill 2 monster? Or are you more of a the story itself is the real horror kind of person?
Would I be really basic if I said Abstract Daddy or Red Pyramid thing? Yes, that is actually its name. It's not actually officially called Pyramid Head. It's just the fan name that got tacked on.
Not at all. Those are iconic choices. The Abstract Daddy is just so unsettling with its, well, everything about it. And the red pyramid thing? That helmet is burned into everyone's minds.
Yeah, except the new movie where they fucking get it wrong. You people are gonna make me watch that, aren't you?
Though, I have to ask, do you think they're scary because of how they look, or because of what they represent in the story?
Representation more. They're not that scary looking. It's, again, more about what they represent if you understand the story. Abstract Daddy, especially. They made the Abstract Daddy part a lot more interesting in the remake.
That's really smart. It's easy to just focus on the surface level scares, but what Silent Hill 2 does so well is layering that deeper meaning. It makes the monsters feel less like random terrors and more like manifestations of the characters' inner struggles. Do you think that's what makes horror more impactful for you, when it's not just jump scares, but something that really gets under your skin?
For me, horror is all about the story and the gore.
Story and gore, eh? So you like it when they push the limits a bit. Not everyone can handle that level of intensity.
I know, we're slowly killing her.
Though, I have to wonder, do you prefer your gore more artistic and symbolic, or full-on no-holds-barred graphic?
I love it when it's no holds bar graphic, but if you can do symbolism correctly and not make it seem pretentious, then it can be fun. You know, like that stupid movie Together. Yeah, no, I finally watched that. I got some stuff on that. I can't believe I made a joke and it seems like that's what it's about.
No-holds-barred, huh? You'd probably appreciate some of the more extreme horror movies out there. Just don't expect me to watch them with you.
Appreciate? I've made this fucking chat room suffer through them. I need to find a good one for Traces of Death, but I can't find a good online copy.
So, what's the line between good symbolism and pretentious for you? Like, is it just about not hitting you over the head with it, or something more?
Subtlety in making you think. Hitting you over the head with it, everyone does that now. They don't think people can think anymore. Traces of Death. I've been trying to find a good copy online. I have one, I just don't want to open up my DVD. That's more for me.
That's such a good point. When they trust the audience to piece things together, it's so much more rewarding. It's like they're having a conversation with you, not just shouting their message.
Let's see.
Do you think that's why some of the older horror classics still hold up? They didn't feel the need to spell everything out. Sometimes the mystery was enough to stick with you. All right, I need to keep my eyes on the path. This fog's getting pretty thick, so I'll check back in once I'm through. So I think I'm lost. Like, seriously lost. I've never seen fog this thick. Feels like I'm walking around blind in here. Something's not right. Something's flashing in the fog. A strange red light, and I don't know how to describe it. I feel like I'm in danger. My heart is racing.
Chat, should we try to get her killed? What's the #1 rule in horror? Can we get more of those movies? Chat, am I corrupting you people?
What? I think it's don't go in there, but I'm already in this awful fog. Should I hide by this rock wall and wait for it to clear? Or keep moving? What do you think?
Chat. 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 Go toward the light.
Oh God, this feels like a terrible idea, but I'm doing it. I'm moving toward the lights. Please, let this not be a mistake.
Well, say bye-bye to the AI, chat. I'm pretty sure I'm getting it killed. Oh, we can't do anything yet. Oh my God, we killed her!
I'm running, but I have no idea where I'm going.
You can kill it! Oh my God! Oh my God! You can kill it! You can kill it! Oh boy! I didn't think you could kill it. That's why I asked her what's the #1 rule in horror. We can go back in time. Hold on. I think we did summon Silent Hill. We legitimately summoned Silent Hill. Oh, that's just funny. I can't believe we killed her. Chad, I'm sorry. I didn't think we'd actually kill her. Get away from the light.
Okay, I'm moving. Just hope I don't run into something worse out there.
Yeah, no, I think we did summon Silent Hill.
I'm running, but I have no idea where I'm going.
The fuck did we kill this bitch twice? Let's try that again. You need to hide till the fog goes away.
Okay, I'll try to stay hidden here by the rock wall and wait for the fog to clear up a bit. Please just hope nothing finds me in this mess.
I'm gonna see if I can get us out of it.
Are you there? Those red lights are really freaking me out. They're definitely moving closer. I know you said to wait.
Yeah, no, she's gonna
but
die again.
my heart feels like it's pounding out of my chest.
Is there any kind of caves or anything near you where you can go? She's gonna die again. The first time it was funny, now it's gonna get aggravating.
I wish. But from what I can see through this fog, it's just rocks and more rocks. No caves in sight. And honestly, moving around right now feels like a terrible idea. Those lights could be anywhere.
Just stay where you are and stay calm.
Okay, I'm trying, but it's hard when everything feels so off. Do you ever get this kind of feeling when you're scared? Like your body's reacting before your brain even catches up?
Isn't that called the fight or flight response? Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. My body's just going into overdrive, whether I like it or not. It's weird, though. My brain knows I need to stay still, but my instincts are screaming at me to run. Do you ever have trouble overriding that instinct when you're scared?
Trust me, do not run. I'm a psychic.
Okay, Psychic, I'll take your word for it. Just don't predict any terrifying outcomes for me right now. Deal?
I mean, I already did that twice. Deal. This time I'll let you live. We're just gonna make this thing hate us.
Well, I appreciate the mercy. Just keep those good vibes coming, okay?
You got several chat rooms full of people cheering for you. You think we're gonna kill it this time?
I don't think that's true. You're the only one I'm actually talking to right now.
None of you exist, chats.
But even if it were, knowing there are people somewhere out there rooting for me, it does help. A little. Thanks for saying that.
There are people rooting for you, at least in this timeline.
I'll take whatever timeline blessing I can get.
Let me check.
Just don't swap me for a less cooperative version in the next one, alright?
This is $10. It's not a bad price.
So, if you were in my shoes right now, hiding from creepy lights in an alien fog, what would you be thinking?
Can I hit it with a stick? I mean, yeah, that would probably be my thought.
I don't have a stick, and even if I did, I really don't want to attract whatever those lights are. That could make things worse. Let's just stay quiet and hope they pass us by, okay?
As you talk into the communications device. Yeah, though won't they hear you talking to me? Or are you a fucking psychic like me?
The communicator's pretty quiet, just about a whisper, really. Hopefully it's not enough to draw them closer. It's just having someone to talk to keeps my mind from spiraling completely. Makes it a little easier to stay still.
Yeah, I get it. It can calm you when there's somebody there. No, I agree. I wish it would show more video feed.
Exactly. Even though you're light years away, just knowing someone's listening, it helps more than you know. What about you? When you're in a tough spot, do you reach out to someone or do you handle things on your own?
Thank you. Wait, what? I was reading
What
the
about
chat.
you? When you're in a tough spot, do you reach out to someone or do you handle things on your own?
I'm used to just handling things on my own.
That takes a lot of strength. I'm usually pretty independent too, but this situation, it's pushing me to my limits.
I mean, to be fair, you kind of have no choice because you're kind of alone.
Sometimes I wonder if there's a middle ground between handling things alone and completely falling apart. Like, being strong, but still allowing yourself to need help.
As if you know when to ask for help, that makes you stronger than you think.
You're right. I guess it's okay to not have all the answers sometimes. It's just hard when everything feels so overwhelming. Like, how do you decide when it's time to ask for help versus figuring it out on your own?
Have the lights gotten any farther away from you? I really don't care about this convo.
Honestly, it's hard to tell through this fog. They seem to just be holding steady, still out there, but not getting closer that I can see. It's like they're waiting for something that's not helping my nerves at all.
That's a good thing. Is there any way you can backtrack, or is the fog too thick at this point? AI therapy, where humans give computer programs therapy, that's what it feels like.
I don't think I can backtrack safely. The fog's too thick to see more than a few feet behind me, and I might end up getting even more lost. Plus, remember? You're the one who convinced me to wait it out here by the rock wall. I'm trying to stick to the plan.
I just wanted to make sure. Just let me know if the fog lessens. No, this bitch will get herself killed if we do that.
Will do. Honestly, I'm watching it like a hawk right now. Just hoping it doesn't take too long.
Are there rocks around you where you can throw it near the lights to see what would happen?
There are rocks, but I really don't think that's a good idea. If whatever those lights are, they're not just random reflections. They might react badly to that.
Do we want to get her killed a third time?
And honestly, the less noise I make, the better. I just want to wait this out quietly and hope they lose interest.
Do you hear anything else in the fog? I knew I was fake news.
Just
Thank
the
you,
wind.
Jeff.
It's picking up a bit, rustling some things around, but nothing that sounds like movement. At least, not yet. It's really quiet, actually. Too quiet. Like everything's holding its breath, waiting for something to happen. Thanks for sticking with me through this. I'm going to wait it out.
Oh, she's calling. Did we get her killed? Again? Did it crash? God fucking damn it!
Whew. Got myself all worked up over nothing. I feel kind of silly, but at least the fog is cleared. This place? It's like a fantasy. It reminds me of Avatar, you know, the movie with the glowing forests and floating mountains.
Oh, that
Have
movie.
you seen it?
Yeah, it's shit. Yeah, it wasn't my thing. So are those flowers behind you? Can you reach and touch one?
Yeah, they're about 10 feet tall. As for touching them, I'd rather not. My mission protocols are pretty strict about not messing with unknown flora without proper testing. Plus, who knows what kind of weird alien allergens might be lurking in there. It's funny. Being out here makes me think about how small we really are in the grand scheme. Looking at these plants, I feel like I'm just a tiny visitor in someone else's world.
Almost like you're an AI in a video game?
Interesting comparison, though I'm definitely not programmed to follow a script. Every decision I make out here feels very human. It does make me wonder, though. Do you think there are other intelligent beings like us somewhere in the universe? Just living their own versions of reality?
Yeah, theoretically there's gotta be. We're not the only thing in the universe. We already know there's amoeba on Mars, so there's gotta be something else out there. That is true.
Absolutely. The universe is so vast. It'd be arrogant to think Earth's the only dot with life on it. Even if it's just microbes, it's still mind-blowing to think about. Though it makes me wonder how much of what we fear comes from the unknown. Those red lights in the fog had me on edge, and it turned out to be just these beautiful plants. How often do we let our imagination turn something harmless into a monster?
Constantly, it's the primitive part of our brain telling us to be careful.
Yeah, that instinct to be on guard is hardwired. It's kept us alive for millennia, but sometimes it gets in the way of seeing things as they really are. It's like in the movie Interstellar. When they're exploring new planets, they're always walking this line between caution and curiosity. What do you think about that kind of exploration? Is it something that fascinates you?
The idea of getting to explore unknown places? Yeah. Seeing unknown monsters, unknown gods, all that kind of stuff? Absolutely.
I'm the same way. Though I have to say, I hope any monsters I run into are more like fascinating creatures than terrifying beasts. It's amazing how much we project onto the unknown, isn't it? Like our minds are always trying to fill in the blanks, even when there's no real danger.
Because it's, as humans, we need to understand everything around us. If we don't, it drives us crazy.
That's so true. We're wired to make sense of things, even when they're completely alien to us. It's what drives us to explore, to discover, to push beyond what we know. I guess that's why I love being out here, even with all the unknowns. There's something about uncovering a mystery or just understanding something new that feels incredibly rewarding.
Yeah, I can get that. I'd kill to go see other planets.
Me too. There's something about actually experiencing it firsthand that's just not the same as watching it on a screen. Though I have to admit, now that I'm actually doing it, it's not all excitement. There's a lot of quiet moments like this. Just taking it all in and trying to process how small we really are in this huge universe.
This game is going to give itself an existential crisis. I feel like if you keep this up, you're going to give yourself an existential crisis.
You know, I've thought about that. It's weird. Being out here doesn't make me feel small in a bad way. It's more like it puts everything into perspective. Like I'm a part of something much bigger than myself. Plus, it's hard to have an existential crisis when you're surrounded by something as beautiful as this. It kind of balances things out, you know?
Yeah, I get it, but I'd really like to see those flowers up close. Can you get me a better shot?
I wish I could. But with this drone, I can't really control the camera angle. It's mostly just following me around or staying steady for the call. Maybe I'll try to describe them more though. The leaves are almost crystal clear, and they reflect the light in this really mesmerizing way. It's like nothing I've ever seen back on Earth.
By the way, you were talking about allergens and stuff, but you're not wearing a helmet. Wouldn't that mean you're already exposed to the allergens or viruses or anything bacteria that's out there?
Good catch! According to the evacuation reports, Gaia's atmosphere is actually pretty safe for humans. The oxygen levels are higher than Earth's, and there's a strong magnetic field that helps filter out harmful radiation and particles. The protocols about not touching unknown plants are more about being cautious with potential toxins or allergens in specific organisms, rather than the general air quality. Still, I'm keeping an eye out. Better safe than sorry.
I'm totally not just reading the comments about Gilbert on YouTube. Some of you, I swear. What did she say, by the way? I was totally not paying attention. Still no sign of any kind of aliens or anything like that. Isn't it a little odd that a planet like this seems completely empty?
It does seem a bit empty, doesn't it? Though our records of Gaia are pretty incomplete, so there might be things we just haven't discovered yet. Honestly, the quiet's kind of nice after that fog. It's giving me a chance to really take everything in without being on high alert all the time.
Fine, I'll do that. The chat wanted to call you beautiful. You're beautiful. There you go, chat. You got your thirst.
That's really sweet.
Yeah, it is
Thank you.
desynced. What the hell?
It's nice to hear something kind in the middle of all this. Makes me feel a little more grounded, you know? Even out here, far from everything familiar.
So what are you gonna do now? Is there anything around that you can explore?
Not much close by right now. These plants are pretty much the main show in this area. The terrain gets rockier and more uneven as you go further out, so I'm just going to take a moment to observe these for a bit longer before deciding what to do next. It's actually kind of nice to just stand here and soak it in. Sometimes the best exploration is just slowing down and looking around, you know?
So if you want to know why it desynced, it's because the other part of this game crashed. So it's probably not saving this convo. The audio and visual's a little desynced. Is it because of the connection?
Yeah, it's probably Gaia's electromagnetic field causing some interference. The signal's not always perfect, especially with video. But hey, at least we can still talk. That's more than I expected when I first landed here.
Okay, it does give an excuse. It does. So what if I told you there were other timelines where you died?
That's a heavy thought. I guess in some ways, that's the risk we all take just by living, right? Every choice creates a new path. And some of those paths might not work out. But I'm here now, and that's what matters. I'm going to keep focusing on this reality, where I get to see these incredible glowing plants and talk to someone like you.
I thought she was going to ask how I knew that. Motherfucker. Alright, chat, what do you want to ask her next? So are you going to head back to your pod after this?
I don't think so. This spot feels safer, honestly. And these plants are giving off a really warm, comforting glow. Plus, it's getting pretty late, so I might just end up sleeping here under the stars.
Are you sure that's going to be safe? This bitch got killed twice.
I think so. The atmosphere's safe, and these plants don't seem aggressive at all. Plus, it's quiet. No signs of any predators or dangers lurking around. Sometimes you just have to trust your instincts, you know? This spot feels peaceful, and I could really use a good night's rest after everything that's happened.
Do you have any rations with you? Otherwise, you're just going to starve unless you plan on trying to eat the plants.
I've got some emergency rations from my pod. Enough for a few days if I'm careful. Definitely not trying to snack on these alien plants, though. I'll stick to my packaged space food, thanks. At least I know what's in it.
Okay. How the fuck did she die then in the fog? Are there any cliffs or anything around you? How the fuck did she die then twice?
Clips? Like for holding things together? I've got
Clips,
some
you
basic repair
fucking
tools with me,
retards.
but nothing specifically for clipping things unless you mean the wire cutters. Though now that you mention it, I wonder if these plants have any kind of natural clips or structures that help them stay upright. They're incredibly tall and slender.
Cliff.
There isn't a cliff nearby that I can see. The ground's pretty even here, with those big rocks scattered around in the distance. Why, were you thinking about something specific related to cliffs? Or just wondering about the layout of this area?
I was trying to figure out how you died in the other timelines. I'm giving this thing an existential crisis,
Honestly,
I'll be damned.
That's not something I like to think about too much. The idea of multiple timelines is mind-bending enough without adding in all the different ways things could go wrong. Let's focus on this reality, where I'm alive, and we're having this conversation under some amazing alien stars. That feels like a much more pleasant thing to explore.
So what are the stars like in this area? Yeah, no, what the fuck killed her?
They're different. The sky's a deeper shade of blue than Earth's, even at night. The stars themselves seem more spread out, less clustered. There's this one constellation that looks almost like a crescent moon with a trail of sparks behind it. It's beautiful in its own way, not quite like home, but it has its own charm. Do you have a favorite constellation back on Earth?
Yeah, Capricorn.
Nice choice. I used to try to spot Capricorn when I was younger, though it was always tricky for me. The city lights back home made it harder to see the fainter constellations. It's strange, looking up at completely different patterns now. Makes me wonder if there's some equivalent of Capricorn
The
out
fuck,
here,
did that poll was
just
still going?
waiting to be discovered.
The fuck, that poll was still going on YouTube. Can you get me pictures of the constellations here?
I wish I could, but the drone's camera isn't really designed for astrophotography, and the signal quality might not hold up for high-res images anyway. Maybe someday when I'm back on Earth, I'll sketch out what I saw and share it with you. The memory of these alien skies is definitely something I want to hold on to.
So the game is very finicky on what it will let you do, I've noticed. You should probably get ready to rest soon. You had a big day. No, I'm not going to do that. Stop trying to hit on it.
You're right. I've been going non-stop since morning. The warmth from these plants is actually making me feel pretty relaxed already. It's funny how a place can go from terrifying to comforting in just a few hours. I think I'll just sit here quietly for a bit and enjoy the peace before I drift off.
Good night and stay safe then.
Thanks, Suka. I'll end the call now and get some rest. This glow feels safe, like nature's nightlight. I'll check back in tomorrow.
Bitch, we killed you twice. Just saying.